Greetings, fellow viewers, and welcome to K-Smart's Reviews and Rants Season 2. Today's rant I'm doing is another character from SML besides Jeffy and Mr. Goodman, Bowser. For this rant video, I'm not gonna rage this much. Wish I would though. So then, back in 2014 when I first watched SML, I barely look at Bowser being a mean-spirited, lazy freakazoid. Number 1, he's always addicted to watching his favorite TV show all the time, Charlie and Friends. Listen, Bowser, I know you like watching Charlie and Friends all the time, but why not watch other stuff besides that show? You know, when I watch Steven Universe all the time, I would just give Steven Universe a break and watch something else. Charlie and Friends is just a show, bro. Just like Steven Universe is a show. You're always a couch potato. Why not try new things besides watching the same thing over and over again? Don't you think it's getting repetitive, Bowser? There's this episode which made me really infuriated because Bowser doesn't care about his son's 9th birthday. And yes, we all know this is kind of his hobby throughout the whole years he ever done. And that shtick is just still getting on my nerves all the time. Even the modern episodes. Number 2, he always abuses Bowser Jr. for no reason. He's a worse father than Peter Griffin, for example. And I guess sometimes Homer Simpson. But at least Homer Simpson is way more of a caring father for his children. Except I hate the part where he always chokes his son. There are some good fathers I can think of, like Mr. Reed from Arthur, Bob Parr from The Incredibles, Marlin from Finding Nemo is a good father, of course, Greg from Steven Universe, and even Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. I like him, he's a good villain. So, back in the topic when I watched Bowser Jr.'s 9th birthday. So, Bowser was watching Charlie and Friends and he really doesn't give a crap about Bowser Jr.'s birthday. Really, Bowser? Would you feel satisfied if Jr. disregarded your birthday someday? I remember when Jr. smashed the TV to stop his dad from watching Charlie and Friends, that's where Bowser furiously beats up Jr. That scene just made me really angry because all Bowser wanted is to ignore Jr.'s birthday and always focus on watching his favorite show. Ugh, I swear, this guy is the absolute worst. I can see how much I see bitterness in Bowser, always beating up Jr. and giving him a whooping non-stop. And I forgot, I hate the video Bowser Jr.'s Punishment. That video was the worst. Even the ending, which made me really angry. Imagine if your son did the same thing like Jeffy. From that video I made weeks ago, Jeffy's Tantrum, where Jeffy tried to kill himself in attempts, like this one kid tried to kill himself to do the same thing like Jeffy. If it weren't for that freaking video, I wouldn't believe that ever happened to that boy. Or what if your son ever did the same suicide attempt like Plankton did in that episode One Course Meal, where Plankton is lying down on the road just to get run over by a car, but luckily he was stopped by SpongeBob. The way Plankton decides to attempt suicide is because he has a fear of whales, like Mr. Krabs' daughter Pearl, for example. Although, Mr. Krabs was a jerk in that episode, by the way. I wish SpongeBob would have helped Plankton conquer his fear. What else can I think of Bowser? Chef Pee-Pee is also Bowser's enslaved chef. Sometimes I don't mind Chef Pee-Pee, but sometimes I enjoy seeing him beating up Jr. much more than Bowser. I always feel bad for Chef Pee-Pee because he always do work for Bowser or always cooks for Bowser. Sucks Bowser refuses to cook for himself sometimes, even cooking for Jr. too. Anyway, I recommend one of you guys should watch the Chef Pee-Pee Quits series. That should explain something. As for this version of Bowser of SML, I absolutely despise him, and his portrayal is so obnoxious. I only like the Bowser from the Mario universe besides the SML version. Opinions respected if any of you guys like this character. I hate him, Jeffy, and Mr. Goodman nowadays. That's all, guys. Catch you guys later.